Love this podcast? Support it and sponsor today. Simply head to ozcastnetwork.com for details.
So recently we kicked off one of our biggest projects ever. Of course, it's Fresh Jobs. This is an online portal providing young people with access to information they need to gain and retain employment, including career guidance, advice from industry expertise, and resume templates.
And we're chatting to the senior leader of sales from MyBudget to chat about the potential career paths available to MyBudget and how you can take the first step in getting a job. Good morning, Laura. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning, guys. Thanks for having me along.
That's all right. We're so excited, Laura. So how did you get your career started with MyBudget? Where was the first spot?
Well, I actually started my journey with MyBudget 10 years ago. I was a hairdresser at the time and I had a client that actually was working at MyBudget, and I just remember hearing her just rave about the company, what a great culture it was and how much she loved it there and what a difference they were making. And I just thought, wow, I have to get on board with that.
That's amazing. So Laura, can you tell us a little bit about the personal budgeting specialist role?
Absolutely. So the personal budgeting specialist role is a really unique role. It is where we're meeting one-on-one with clients, whether that's face-to-face or over the phone or over Google Meets. And it's all about really getting to know your client, building that rapport and being really genuinely curious about the client's situation, but most importantly about their financial goals. Where do they want to be? And then from there, it's really about being able to get all of their income and expenses and building a really great plan out for them to help them achieve their goals. It's a really unique type of role, but one of the most rewarding roles that we have.
Absolutely. I mean, I had Nicole do my budget and we sat down for 2 hours. It took a really long time because it was so thorough and amazing. But what I really liked about it is because money is so personal, but she treated it no judgments, very open, and it was just such a really nice, comfortable sort of process. I really liked it.
Great. That's really good to hear. That's what we're looking for. We just want people that are just really driven to help others and committed to their success.
Awesome. So what excites you about working for MyBudget, Laura?
Lots of things excite me about working there. I think every day is different. No two clients are the same that you meet, and just that diversity in the role. The team is fantastic. The culture's amazing at MyBudget. We're just one big family, and just having the opportunity to make a difference in people's lives on a daily basis and just do something that's really fulfilling.
Yeah, that's great to hear. Like, especially the whole family thing. You're well connected with each other. It makes for a better workplace, and you just know that they're going to take care of you.
Absolutely.
Wow, the way you talk about MyBudget, I don't see why people wouldn't be hankering to get a job there. So can you tell us what the recruitment process is like?
The recruitment process is really quite easy. We just want to meet great people. We often advertise on Seek and through other different avenues, but even if there isn't anything available or you head to our website, we've got an area where you can see what roles are available. But even if there isn't anything on offer, just reach out, get in touch with us. We're always on the lookout for great people. The interviews are really informal. We just want to get to know about you and for us to be able to share a little bit about our business and the opportunities that we've got on offer.
Absolutely. Awesome. Just to finish up on the questions here, Laura, can you complete these lyrics? Money, money, money must be funny.
In a rich man's world.
Hey!
Look out. Nailed it.
Fresh 92.7 presents Resumaybe, kickstarting your career with fresh jobs.
Yes, it is that time. We are playing Resumaybe. Now, in this game, two of us are lying rats and one of us is telling the truth. You have a skill in front of you. Only one of us possesses it. Now, you can ask us each a follow-up question to find out if you're a rat or if you think we're telling the truth. You just have to find which one of us is telling the truth. Now, what is the skill today?
So one of you knows the order to assemble the Big Mac.
Well, I'll start us off. I'm a big enthusiast of the Big Mac, get it every time, and I've pulled it apart once or twice trying to microwave it the next day. So I know where all the ingredients go when I take out the cold bits and put them back in.
Right.
Never worked there, just know where they are. I'm an enthusiast.
Do you want to go or shall I?
I'd love to go. Yeah, I simply just worked at Macca's when I was 14. Just one of those first out of school jobs and just great work ethic I learned. And yeah, it was an absolute blast. I particularly like the slide in the playground. I'd go there between shifts. But yeah, no, while with my time there, I learned the Big Mac heart to heart.
Right.
even thought about getting tattooed on me. So
Feel free to ask him any questions.
Right. Well, that was very convincing.
yeah.
Okay. Well,
Maybe I'm
look,
just trying to throw you off with jokes. And
Well, I
indeed-
worked at McDonald's for 2 years when I was 16 to 18, so just the end of high school. Paraka Maccas, actually. Shout out to Parakas. And I used to work in the grill, but also drive-through and front counter. And to assemble a Big Mac, basically, you start with the bread. You actually add the Big Mac sauce. You then go with the chopped onions, lettuce. Then you add the first slice of cheese, the meat, the new bread. Then you put more sauce, and then you repeat until the top of the bun. So, I mean, look, I don't know,
She's
guys.
trying to throw us off by the recipe, but you can find that on TikTok anywhere.
Yeah. I don't even know if I've heard of this Paraka, so that's a bit of a stretch.
Do you have any follow-up questions you'd like to ask any of us?
Well, that was pretty convincing, Davo, but I feel like you are trying to throw me off a little bit.
Interesting.
What ingredients are in the secret sauce of a Big Mac?
Ooh, good question.
Ooh, do you know, it's a pickle-based sauce. So I don't actually know the ingredients. It did come in a big bag. It was stunning. But yeah, it was a pickle-based sauce.
I don't know. If you actually worked at Macca's, you wouldn't reveal that because it goes against the credo.
Ronald McDonald breathing down my
I'm
neck.
not revealing anything about the secret sauce.
Ronald McDonald is going to come for you after this. Laura, any other questions, or you think you got it?
Look, I think I've got it.
Okay, who do you think is telling the truth?
Well, I think that you're telling the truth, actually. I think
Me?
reheating it cold the next day, I mean, that's a commitment there.
Unfortunately, I was lying.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I have done that. I do reheat it the next day, but I could not tell you the ingredients and how to make it.
And it was me who worked at McDonald's. You know, ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Under our nose the whole time.
Very convincing.
I'm loving it. Well, thanks so much for joining us this morning, Laura. For more information and a full list of current employment opportunities, visit www.mybudget.com.au/careers/. They've been an absolute pleasure. Thanks so much.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks, Laura.
Love this podcast? Support it and sponsor today. Simply head to AuscastNetwork.com for details.